Hello everyone! For today's video, we will talk about the danger of water intoxication in dogs. You know the modern day mantra, stay hydrated, and that goes for your dog too. Make sure there's plenty of clean, fresh water available, especially during hot weather. But is it possible for your dog to drink too much water? As important as it is to avoid dehydration, there can be too much of a good thing. Many owners are unaware that an overabundance of water in a dog system can lead to frightening symptoms and even death. What is water intoxication? Water intoxication goes by a variety of names including water poisoning, hyperhydration, and water toxemia. No matter what you call it, this problem can come on suddenly and the outcome can be fatal. Here's what happens when the body is overwhelmed with an excessive amount of water. First, sodium levels outside the cells are depleted, a condition called hyponatremia. In an effort to rebalance itself, the body responds to the low blood sodium by increasing fluid intake inside the cells. Some organs, such as the liver, can accommodate the increased volume of their swelling cells, but others, in particular the brain, which is encased in bone, cannot. In humans, water intoxication usually results from drinking too much water after rigorous exercise or competing in water drinking competitions. In dogs, excessive water intake often occurs when swimming, diving, or water retrieving. Even play biting the stream of water from a garden hose or sprinkler can overload a dog's system and lead to water intoxication. Because their bodies have to work harder to clear out the excess water in their system, toy and small dogs are at greater risk than larger ones. Symptoms of water intoxication include lethargy, bloating, vomiting, loss of coordination including stumbling, falling or staggering, restlessness, drooling, pale gums, dilated pupils, and glazed eyes. As the pressure in the brain increases and its cells begin to die off, the dog may have difficulty breathing, develop seizures, or slip into coma. How to treat water intoxication in dogs? Because water intoxication involves a lack of sodium, carefully replenishing that important mineral is crucial. Treatment includes the administration of electrolytes. Veterinarians may administer drugs such as mannitol to decrease pressure in the brain, as well as diuretics such as Lasix, which help hasten the removal of fluid. In mild cases, a dog will have a staggering gait, but could eventually recover his internal equilibrium and return to normal. But in severe cases, the brain damage is so advanced that it cannot be reversed, and the dog dies or must be euthanized. If you even suspect that your dog has water intoxication, get to a vet clinic or emergency clinic immediately. Water intoxication is not widely mentioned in the published veterinary literature and can be misdiagnosed as hypothermia or overexertion. Lower than normal sodium levels are a classic sign of water intoxication, but depending on when a vet runs lab work, a dog's blood sodium levels may have already started to stabilize, even though the cellular damage is done. What dogs are at risk for water intoxication? As the competitive sport of agility grows in popularity, handlers are discovering that some dogs are at greater risk for water intoxication. Cross-training in swimming pools to help improve conditioning and endurance puts dogs at risk for ingesting too much water too fast. And high-energy, high-drive dogs that excel at agility, such as Russell Terriers and Papillons, often have lower fat reserves and higher pain thresholds, prompting them to push through discomfort even after they have taken on too much water. Ironically, breeds that were developed to spend a lot of time in water, such as Labrador Retrievers and Newfoundlands, tend not to be mentioned in discussions of water intoxication on social media and internet forums. This might be due to the fact that these dogs have been bred to move through the water, creating as little surface disturbance as possible in order to best do their work. In short, generations of purposeful breeding has yielded dogs who naturally keep their mouths shut whenever they are in the wet stuff. Prevention is the key. Because water intoxication is irreversible in advanced cases, prevention is key. Take note of your dog's swimming style. If he tends to splash, hold his head low in the water and his mouth open, even slightly, he is at greater risk for water intoxication. Don't allow your dog to swim or retrieve in water unchecked and take frequent rest breaks. In between swimming lessons, give your dog plenty of opportunities to relieve himself, which helps remove excess fluid. If your dog is a fetcher, avoid tennis balls and round-shaped toss toys, opting instead for a flatter object which allows him to better close his mouth around it, and don't allow him to dive for objects. Now, having a little bit of knowledge, you can keep your dog safe while he makes a splash. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our video.